What up, what up, what up, what up, Maria? Yeah, it is TikTok's fault. In today's music, tonight's tonight's music brought to you by Hello, Emily. The link to tonight's music. Please enjoy at your leisure. I'm in love. About to go to bed, but never mind. I'm gonna chew it, April. Welcome to the chillest stream on the net. See, you know what happens is because I eat late, and after I eat, I get tired, so I go and I lie down. Like, literally, I made late night egg rolls, air fryer egg rolls. I ate like 10 of them, and then I was like, I need to go lie down. If you're able to, ladies, go find the link. It was TikTok's fault. I didn't hide it. Excuses, excuses. Okay, somebody's lurking. Because this says 4 people. Hello to that person that's hovering. Hello to Mr. Lurker, Mr. or Mrs. Lurker. Maybe it's Herman. I know Herman likes to hover. Want to skip a few? Tell me what you wanna do. Or Canadian. I had a feeling it might be you. I know I said Herman, but I was like, it's either Canadian or Herman. Or maybe Canadian is Herman. Who's that girl?
Hello.
Why? Are you sure? Put that phone? Nope.
Emily Casper. I was just thinking that. I'm like, Casper? Is that you?
Casper, the friendly ghost.
So we bought this cool thing for Cleo's litter box. So like when because she has a tendency of spilling it out.
Yeah.
It's like a mat, and like it has like a rubber bottom and like a slip resistant. She's obsessed with just laying on the mat. You should see her right now. She's just looking at me like, what?
She said, what? It's my floor.
Yeah, basically. It's like
Little
that.
Kenneth. You gotta love when they know it's for them.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Like
well,
I
how?
kind of want to get one for Peanuts to put it under his cage because sometimes the cage slides. But I think it's cute. I kind of wanted to get the one that has the little holes. That way you could just dump it, but
Yeah.
they didn't have that one there. On Walmart, I think it was like $10 for it, which is not that bad. Because on Amazon, they wanted
After
like
all the dumb videos I see about Walmart, I'm like anti Walmart.
Noah loves Walmart. He's obsessed. Are we going to Wally World? I'm like, yes, we are.
I mean, it's the only place left that kind of has everything.
That's true.
Instead of like they used to, I used to be able to go to Kmart for like that random thing that you knew that they were the most one to most likely have it.
I know.
And
That's
Walmart, Target, Target's not really like that. Like they might have one a few things where you go, I think Target might have that.
yeah.
But Walmart's kind of like it's almost guaranteed they have that.
Hmm. That's true.
Like it could be a random tool, it could be a screws for a particular type of shelf. um,
Is your health
Paint.
better? Did you find out? No, I still don't know what causes my dizziness. I'm a little better. Lately, I've been feeling a lot dizzy. So I've been moving around and going outside. The more I move, the more dizzy I get. So I usually just stay home. But I'm okay for now. No passing out episodes to report. I've been having a headache a lot lately, but
Okay, go next.
no more beautiful people. I see how can. Wait, who's he calling beautiful? I'm lost.
No more beautiful people. Maria.
Oh, hi, Herman.
Speaking of tool, here I am. See, that was the magic word. We just have to say tool.
Is that the magic word? Very beautiful, Maria. There you go, Maria. But yeah, I might have, what is it called? POTS that causes the dizziness. So we shall see when I get tested next month. I'm very, very sick right now. Oh,
I'm
do you
very
want some soup? My mom made soup, Herman. Would you like some? You'll feel better after. What's the matter, Cleo?
I don't know why you're talking to that screen.
No, she can hear you. She's just wondering who the other person is.
Hello, Cleo. What is that?
Yeah, she's looking. She's coming over. Come on.
Cleo.
Her eyes got so big. Come here.
Cleo.
She's like, who's calling me?
You're gonna test her with this, right? You're gonna find a video of a kitten.
Oh, I do it all the time.
Does she go? Does she like walk around the screen looking for it?
Yes, she comes running.
She's
And
like,
then she
"What
starts
happened?
crying.
Where is
Yeah.
it?"
She starts crying. She's like, where is it? Are you okay? I like put the other one where it's
When Gizmo was still here, there was that one particular. Like I would play any video of kittens crying, but there was one specific video where the kitten was crying off the top of its lungs for food, and all three cats would come running out. The only two that was actually looking for anything was Gizmo and Smokey, and Gizmo would start like giving that look kind of like whining cry, like "Where are you? I can hear you, but I can't find you." But Shorty, for whatever reason, got aroused and decided he's gonna mount whoever was next to
he's like, come here, you.
him. I'm trying to do a search for a certain movie, but I can't figure out how to spell
Mom!
it. I didn't look to spell it. The up and down control.
Hi, Mama Bear.
Stephanie says hello, Mama Bear. She didn't hear me.
Oh,
Be right
man.
back.
You're loving my love? This is no longer a family friendly. Oh, boy. There goes Maria. I was going to show my face, but my hair is a mess. I look like a crazy person. Talking about cats getting aroused. That's not my cat. So how's everybody in the chat doing? I feel like I haven't seen so many people. Dum, dum, dum. Hello, Amanda. Welcome. Herman, your best friend is here. Me and who? Maria. No empieces, muchacha. He owes me something. Ooh, what does he owe you? Spill the tea, Amanda. What has he promised you? Tell me. I have to go later on. Oh, now he leaves. I ordered a book today. Oh, you did? You're actually gonna read that book? The Ozark case. Don't be shy, Herman. Enjoy the attention. Where did April go? She's always abandoning me. Oh, here she comes. Cleo, where are you? Oh, here you go. Okay. Oh, that's good, Amanda. It's funny, guys forget that it's the little things that matter the most. It's the ghost of April speaking. Oh, she's helping her mommy. Okay. Take your time. Maria said in the chat, so where's Herman? Ew, Herman, somebody wants a kiss from you. Knowing him, he's probably blushing right now. You're going to get so going to get in trouble. Listen, Maria. What her husband doesn't know won't hurt him. And besides, it's just a friendly little kiss, right, Amanda? Wow. Open to close. Mm-mm-mm. Good night, oh, I can't even talk. Good night, Canadian. You know you did order that book. Stop lying. It's okay. Oh, I hate when they call you to come in on your days off. Can you work, please? Night, Mommy Maria.
My mommy said thank you for waiting. I was
She said,
trying to sign into Hulu on her TV and I
oh, okay.
missing letters.
Oh, Maria. Put some Vicks on your forehead. It will help.
Good night, Mama. Look at you. Now you got her. Canadian call you Mama Maria. She's become the mama, and I'm the oldest one here.
That's okay. She could be mom. You could be the fun aunt.
And
The
Tiffany,
one.
apparently Tiffany's the grandma.
She's the grandma. I'm the mama. I'm the mama.
Yeah, Mama.
I love that show. I'm hoping they'll bring it to Disney Plus.
I thought they brought it to Netflix at one point.
I think they did, but they took it off really quick. I don't know what happened. Because she has a baby now. Well, I mean, technically, April has a baby. She has a husband. Does that count? And you're older than him, right?
What is it?
You're older than your husband.
Yeah.
There you go. See, April has a baby. Her husband.
He's 4 years younger.
Well, that's not bad.
He's a 1980 baby.
Oh. Oh, he's older than me then. I'm 85.
You're 85.
Yep. And then me and Kirk are only 3 years apart. Just
So
like,
you're only a year younger than Peter.
yeah,
Peter's 84.
yeah. Me and Peter, I think, is like a year and something apart.
Yeah, his birthday's in May.
Mm.
Yeah, I got fur babies.
Oh, yeah, that's true. She has 4 babies.
And I can't hold either one of them like babies. Well, I can hold Shorty up like this with him up on my shoulder, and if I try to cradle him, he's like, no. That's where he draws the line. He's like, no, I'm not a baby. I'm not little anymore. No, it's not gonna work out.
Yeah.
And
Ah,
getting Smokey to actually cuddle even next to me is a feat in itself.
He's like, I want to, but then I don't want to.
Yeah, him and Gizmo always like you could tell that they want to be close, but they have a trust issue with it.
Yeah. That's what Cleo is with Peanut. Sometimes she loves him and she just cuddles, and other days she just wants to attack him for no reason. Until I fall asleep. My dog's a big fat dog. Oh. Ooh, Amanda's an 80s baby. Yay, another one.
Yeah,
I'm 82.
wanting freedom from my daughters at home now. They work at the same pet store I work.
Oh my god. Poor Amanda. She just wants her time. She just wants a little me time. Yeah, Kirk and my sister are a year apart. She's 89, he's 88.
He was almost 89 because I think
Wait.
he was technically supposed to be born in January.
Oh, he came out early. He's like, nah, I'm gonna come out now.
Yeah, that was a fun year because that was a year that because I did a lot of my rebellion in grade school.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of got trying to cut school, trying not to go to school and cut it, running back home or
But like,
whatever.
nah, I'm not feeling it
It
today.
got to the point that when I was actually sick, nobody believed me until I ended up in the hospital.
Oh my goodness.
And so, and because I don't think it was pneumonia, but it was a respiratory infection.
Oh, I hate those.
And so it got to the point that like my gland or whatever it was swollen so much that I couldn't even turn my neck
Oh.
and stuff. But like I was off and on getting sick, and then it got to the point that I was in the hospital for a week, and then they told me to stay home for a week, and then I was supposed to go back to school the week just the week that school vacation was about to start. So you
Mm-hmm.
know how like at least here they wait until like Thursday of the week of Christmas to go. Okay, you can go home now. Like 2 days before. So you go to school Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I think Wednesday used to be a half a day, and they're like, "Okay, you can go home now."
Mhm.
And so I went to school one day, and then my mother went into labor with Kirk the next morning,
Yeah.
and then I had to stay home because I think their father was working or he was trying to be helpful to my mother, and his sister that didn't speak any English came to stay with us, but because she didn't speak English, I was the one pretty much taking care of Peter.
Mm.
And I took the only I had the Christmas my money that my mother had already put in the stockings. I had to take out and go down the square down. It wasn't Shaw's back then. It was still Liberty Market.
Oh
I
my
had to
god, I
go.
remember that store.
Yeah, I had to go down the square and buy food for me and him. And I did what any good 12, 13 year old would do. I think I was 12. So I did what any good 12-year-old would do and went and bought the big can of Chef Boyardee, uh, chicken rumbles, pasta, um, milk, juice, soda,
Soda.
Cheez Its. No, wait. I think I bought cheese doodles. I don't remember. But
Something with cheese.
yeah, I ever get a break. Like, why would they pay me to be a mother to my own daughters? I mean, it'd be nice, but I can dream about it.
Oh, sounds like Amanda just needs a a girl's trip away so she can just breathe.
Yeah, I could use one of those.
Same. I just want to be on a beach. Just give me a beach with water. I'll be happy.
Bring you to Morocco and just leave you on the
Just leave me on the beach. I'll be here. Just let me know when we're ready to go home.
just leave you on the shoreline.
Yep. Let me know when you're ready to go home. I'll be here.
And all of Morocco's most of Morocco's on a shoreline
Oh,
because
that's
it's a
cool.
coastal country. So
That's pretty much how Puerto Rico is. All surrounded by water. It's a peninsula.
and stuff like every now and again, I'll screenshot the map showing the United States and Morocco, and you just see the body of water between the two. And I'm
Hmm.
like, look, all you have to do is jump.
I know the distance seems so small.
Or swim. You can swim, right?
Okay, it's not that far. It's
It's
just a
only
hop
a,
away.
only an inch away.
If only.
I remember the first time I went and I had to go. My layover was in New York, which I like. The
Why do
last,
they make it fly to New York? You can just go from Boston.
well, they don't have direct flights from Boston to
They
Morocco.
should though.
They did at one point. Air Morocco did come to Boston for a little while, and I
Mm.
don't know if they're still there or not. But they still could because Air France.
Yeah, isn't France a lot farther than?
Air France is one of the airlines that goes to Morocco, so they could have direct flights, but they don't. And I think it's redundant to go from Boston to New York just to go overseas.
How about Manchester? Did you check Manchester Airport to see if they have a direct flight?
I don't think so because usually when my in laws are in New Hampshire, and they
Mm.
and they tend to just they tend to just drive to New York and get the direct flight from there.
Oh, I mean that does kind of make sense. Spend the day in New York, then fly out first thing in the morning.
No, well, they do it because it's cheaper too. Because they
Oh
don't,
yeah.
because you're not doing the connected flight, so you know
Mm,
it cuts a bit on the price.
true, true. There was a dude I was working on. Now I can't find it. The struggles. Not that. Maybe it's in the other one.
On a vacation, but I haven't had it yet. Yeah, I can't afford a vacation right now. I got way too much debt. I got to figure out how to come up with money for the next when when the next part of the immigration thing is requested.
Why does life have to be so expensive?
Well, no immigration thing is a
They should make. I mean, I understand why they make it difficult because they don't want just
yeah,
anybody
but the problem is that they tend to. It seems like they make it difficult for the
on
wrong people.
purpose. Yeah, for the wrong people.
So I think you want the criminals or like the ones you should be suspecting to come through. I
Yeah,
want
you don't have to do a background check. That's what I don't get. Some people get here and
like
others
an
don't.
example, right? For for my cousin's husband, they want um his family registry,
Uh-huh.
which I don't understand because I wasn't asked for that, or my husband, or my husband. I mean,
Hmm.
unless there was already a registry and they found it
Yeah,
in their background check, but we weren't asked. As far as I know, he wasn't asked about a family registry.
that's another thing. Some people do things the right way, like people who are behind the desk and do that, and then other people just do whatever they want. So then it takes twice as long for somebody who really wants to be over here.
Right? No, for him, I guess he was asked about that when they originally applied for the fiance visa, and
Mm.
then he didn't. He even after when they reapplied or like changed over to doing the marriage visa. What up, Sticky? How you doing? Okay, Google. Turn the volume
Definitely.
down to 4.
Oh yes, Maria. Let's go to Puerto Rico. I'll show you where my mom's from and my
Doing
dad.
alrighty. How you doing? I saw that. What was the number you hit on YouTube Shorts? And speaking of videos, I edited my mayonnaise video.
Mayonnaise.
So last night's stream got copyright claimed.
Why though?
Probably because I didn't put the link for the playlist or whatever.
Mm.
But there was no list. I couldn't copy the list. The other two that I played music and shared the list, I didn't get copyright claimed on.
Hmm.
So go figure.
I think YouTube just doesn't like you. It's like, okay, we don't like April today. Copyright.
I made mayo.
Mayonnaise.
I left the part in the video where like because I think I told you when I originally made it, I made it with olive oil, and the olive oil kind of gave it like a pungent kind of taste, but it was like a little off-putting. My mother liked it,
Yeah.
but I was like, you can see on my face, like I'm deciding whether I want to lie and say that it's good. But you
Like,
can
yeah,
see,
yeah, it's good.
no, but you can see on my face going, I don't know. Like I'm really trying to think, do I want to finish this video because I don't really like it. And like I added a little more lemon juice to it. I'm like, okay, that tastes a little bit. It's a little pungent for me, but then I had my mother taste it off camera, and they don't pay anything for short creators. Shares is a lot like TikTok. They don't pay anything for short creators. 30 million views, and YouTube partner pays 60. Hey, well, 60 is better than nothing. I know it's not enough to do any, you know, maybe you can buy some takeout. Buy a gallon of milk and a gallon of gas.
Hopefully gas goes down again.
Ironically, the gas station up near my job, they've consistently kept their prices roughly around the same price. For regular, they're only charging 309
It's not bad.
when everybody else around is charging at least 10 cents or more than that, or like even more than 10 cents. Like, and I was surprised that Route One was charging more because usually they charge right around the same as that one gas station or a little less. And the last time I went up Route One, I was like, wow, I'm actually saving just at that one gas station.
Let's hope nobody goes and steals your gas station now.
I've even told some of the tenants when I've had to go inside for any reason, I'd be like, please let the owner know that I'm grateful that he's trying to keep the price down. I do that for the butcher in Everett too, McKinnon's.
Oh, is that the one that we went to that one time? That I went with you guys food shopping?
Probably.
That was fun.
But like they have Boar's Head deli meats and cheese, and they charge at least $5 less than Stop and Shop, and Stop and Shop's the only other place that I know that sells Boar's Head around here anyway.
That's too salty for me.
Boar's Head.
Yeah, way too salty for me. I have to
What's
keep my salt intake under 19% per serving.
30 million in views and make you to.
Can I tell you what's happening?
What?
On the side, there's a whole list of things, and I'm talking to TCL, something. Anyway,
Let me look. You probably pressed buttons.
Oh no.
She just started playing with her TV, so she's.
Mommy, they go.
There she goes again, leaving me all alone.
Oh, no, that's. I'm not even touching the thing.
I don't know.
It just disappears.
Emily, you're back. Welcome back. No, she went to go help her mom again.
No, she has a TCL Roku TV, and she's just started playing with it. So, and originally went in there to sign her into Hulu so she can watch a particular movie, and now I guess like promotion controls or whatever keep popping up on the screen when she doesn't even have the remote in her hand.
Oh, okay.
So like it says Roku and then it shows like settings and something else and then I guess it disappears. So I don't know what it is. True. YouTube pays on a different scale than long form.
What?
Well, then I would just use the shorts as the promotional tool to the longer form video because if YouTube doesn't mess with the settings, you can remix your video and make video clips. Make short clips.
Isn't that what you do?
Yeah, I was doing it, and then I slowly lost interest, and I just haven't had any interest in making videos.
Oh no.
I randomly have ideas, but I don't have like the motivation to get up and do it.
You should write them down for a later day.
30 million views, long form would get me 69. I would continue doing it only because, and I'm sure you throw music on there as well. Because some of my shorts that I've clipped from my videos, granted I haven't done a lot and I don't get a lot of views to begin with. Um, some of them did get a couple thousand views.
Oh, fancy,
I don't,
fancy.
but yeah, it is tricky to get people to actually click on the link from the short to go to to the long form video. That's why I like some of my videos. You see that I like put the arrow, go click that for full video. Click here for full video. I mean, my main channel still gets paid long form, right? Nice. Well, at least you're making something. I tried for so long.
You'll get there.
Well, I gotta stop posting again first. If you make a channel with lots of shorts, YouTube stops your long form. Oh. My long form never got a lot of traction anyway. Check your security.
Security. Oh, I forgot to do that side. No, I wanted to do this color.
That's good. Uh, stinky. Sticky. Said stinky.
Sticky. Wait, that's not his name. It's Sticky.
Nice.
What in the world is that?
I should have went, but I didn't because it was snowing and I was lazy. No, Zoomix had uh, um not an open mic thing, but they had a thing tonight, and I
Mm.
had a couple people performing, and this I don't know what this person's name is, but he was playing piano to.
Wow, that's cool.
Okay, so what a way to start. Okay, so what a way to start off. We're just gonna play.
Did she retire already?
Ellen?
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't have a show anymore. She occasionally shows up on TikTok and Instagram. That's about it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's crazy how people want to blame her for Twitch's death.
But she had nothing to do with him.
They're throwing blame at her for him and for her ex that died. Anne Heche.
People just need to calm down.
I'm like, how?
I mean, I get that they're mad and sad, but blaming someone else who had nothing to do with it, that's just pointless.
Like
That's
the
not going to
Anne
bring the
Heche
person
one,
back.
they thought like she was being extra rude when they asked her about her, and I'm like, they're like, she's like, I don't know, I haven't had a relationship, I haven't been in touch with her.
Mm-hmm.
That's her ex.
People forget not everyone stays in touch with their ex.
Right, and then like they're like saying, and then when see the Twitch thing, I think there is more to that situation. Like I think it is very weird that like I mean maybe he was one of those that like just held it in good, even.
Yeah, look what happened to Robin Williams. Everybody thought he was happy, and it was a
Well,
complete shock.
with him was a different situation. Apparently, and he had a rare form of dementia that got misdiagnosed as Parkinson's,
Wow.
and it was apparently a type that you wouldn't be able to find until
It was
passed.
too late.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
that's
stuff.
sad.
But people that knew him well, said they saw the differences in him in the last few years. And apparently it was the reason why him and his wife weren't sleeping in the same room because he didn't want to disturb her.
Aw.
And so, but what is disturbing about it is the way it happened, because it was very similar to one of his movies,
Which one?
Father of the Year.
I don't think I've seen that one.
I didn't see it until maybe just before he had passed, and it's a darker comic, like comedy drama,
Mm-hmm.
um, where in the movie the kid that plays his son accidentally takes his own life by asphyxiating a belt to it, to his neck and hooking it to the to. But he was doing it in a sexual way in the movie,
Oh.
and accidentally, and apparent minus. I'm guessing minus being, it being sexual. Apparently, that's what he did. He, wrapped the belt around and hooked it to the closet
It's crazy.
and stuff. But like, you know, you know the actor comedian Bobcat Goldthwait.
Never heard of him.
You've seen the Police Academy movies.
Yes.
You know the one that like screams all the time. He goes, oh,
Oh, yeah.
he's like the biker guy.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's about Bobcat Goldthwait, and apparently, just like Billy Crystal and Robin were really good friends. Apparently, Bobcat was really good friends with Robin as well, and he's
Mm-hmm.
the one that he did an interview with Joe Rogan. I think soon after Robin had passed, and he's the one that mentioned that he had Lewy body dementia. And he said, and even he said, he goes, his brain was basically giving him misinformation
No.
and stuff. Like he'd have good days, but they were like, you can tell there were, sometimes like he wasn't there. And I
Mm-hmm.
guess in the show that he was doing with Michelle Gellar or whatever her name is from Buffy the Vampire Slayer,
Mm-hmm.
the one that's married to Freddie Prinze Jr.
The lucky one.
She they said even on that set there was times where like he didn't seem himself
Wow.
and stuff. So and his former co-star from Mork and Mindy, she's the one that said it. She said because she had a cameo on that show with Michelle Gellar, and she got to hang out with Rob, and she's like, he wasn't himself. She said there was like some of his light was gone.
No.
And if you listen to anyone that talks about Robin, even off stage, if they're working on a project with him, he was always on.
Mm-hmm.
Like he always had to give of himself. One of the last video clips they have of him is him sending a video message to a fan that I guess had cancer or something like that.
Yeah.
And he was sending a, "Hey girl, how you doing?"
Hmm.
Being silly. And I guess it was like either the next day or hours after that he did what he.
No. I bet that fan appreciates that video more than anything.
Yeah, there's a lot of stories like that though. That like people like that you things you would never know about. That like he reached out to people, even some of the young co-stars from like Mrs. Doubtfire and Hook. Apparently, he stayed in touch with some of them.
Hmm.
Um, who was it? I think it was the one that played the older daughter in Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah.
I think she said I think he either wrote her a letter of recommendation or sent her a letter while she was in college as a show of support. I am making a lot of tech deck content. Tech deck. Sticky Art Facebook. I guess I should really go back to working on my birthday. So bye everyone. Well, happy birthday, Amanda. And
26.
see you when I see you.
Her birthday's on the 26th.
Oh, the fingerboard. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Fingerboard. You ever see his video clips where he's playing with the finger skateboards?
No. I think Noah has some of those.
Yeah, but his fingers are pro. His fingers, I think, have gone pro.
In the Pro League.
He does. He does ollies. Ah, your arch enemy has appeared.
My arch enemy.
Look in the chat.
Who's my arch enemy?
Look.
I'm blind. I don't see anything. All I see is messages from Sticky. Oh, never mind. I saw it. I saw it.
Oh.
Never mind. I saw it. I'm like, my arch enemy? Who in the world? I thought it was you know who. I was going to say, wow. Not you two again. You know what, Shooter? If you don't like it, just click out. That's all you got to do. But first, like the video.
Yeah, first put a thumbs up on the stream.
Then you can
Clear it out, and then you can insult us. If you get us to 100,000 likes, you can even come on the stream and insult us.
He won't do it.
She was talking a lot of smack about you last night after Shooter.
Me? No, I was not.
No, she didn't say anything. I was joking. I'm surprised. I'm surprised your best friend hasn't shown up. She said, "Who's my best friend?" Shooter. Oh, him.
Wasn't that what Friday,
That was
I
last
think.
night.
Well, technically it's Sunday. It's already.
We haven't gone to bed yet.
I'm a night owl. I'll probably be up for another 2 hours and then fall asleep. I don't know what was sad. He wanted to come over again. He's like, "You're gonna go online?" I'm like, "Yeah, maybe." He's like, "Oh, I wanna come." I'm like, "No, you gotta go with your mom."
Yeah, I'm doing okay already. Yeah, we made brownies last night, and the last two dried out so fast.
I hate when that happens.
I don't know if it's
Um,
because I used avocado oil or because I put the Oreos in it. My mother thinks because I put the Oreos in it, it might have dried it out faster.
no.
And maybe the avocado oil, but I don't think so.
If you put it in the fridge before you bake them for like, I think it's like 15 minutes, it makes them nice and fluffy.
And how you doing, shooter? How you doing?
Being annoying as always. Oh, I got a text message from who? Oh, I'll respond to it later. Emily, ooh, brownies, yo. Oh, I love him.
Keith Lee?
Yeah, he does a good deed for people who need a little help.
Yeah, it's not even that he necessarily does a good deed. Like it just started happening that way that because of his reviews, and they were like lower end restaurants or like struggling restaurants that it just happened to get people's attention. But it has definitely blown up.
Just being lovely to everyone except, you know what? Whatever.
Well, that arrow is not pointing at anything. and
Oh, sure. He cited
if
everyone
you put,
else.
and if you put the arrow on the other side, you're just going to be pointing at yourself. It's like seriously. He said, except there's nobody over there. So joke's on you, shooter. You got really bad aim.
Such a shame. They don't share their brownies. I'd share my brownies if you weren't so annoying. I would share, but now I don't want to share my brownies.
Hey Google, play no copyright lo-fi music on A Love Spot. It's what I already play. Can you give me a different playlist? I wish you'd give me back the playlist from last night. That was a nice one.
There's got to be a way you can find that.
ironic thing is I don't think the playlist that I shared in the chat is the same one that's playing because I'm doing that with the Google Home. So it's
Mm.
I don't think it's actually syncing up to my actual YouTube music playlist. Like if it went through on my computer and I shared it, that would be one thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Is
need
there like an app for your Google Home?
what is it?
Is there an app for that?
Yeah, but I don't think it shows the history for the device,
Mm.
especially since it's going through. It's using YouTube Music.
Mm.
You know what's funny about Keith Lee though? He kind of makes me think of Oprah when she had her show.
Oprah.
You know, because when she I don't think it always worked with Ellen. Like when she brought certain people up to promote whatever they were promoting, because you know the guy that I said that looks like um, Herman's twin,
Mm-hmm.
the guy that rescues dogs or
Yeah.
has a sanctuary. He was on um, Ellen promoting what he does to dogs. And he even said he's like we didn't really get any traction from the show from
Mm.
the show. So like I think when it came to Ellen, it might have been like a hit or miss type thing.
Probably.
But remember when Oprah had her TV show when she would bring someone up that was an entrepreneur or like doing something special, like their stuff would blow up
Yeah.
and stuff, and like um, that's what Keith Lee seems to be doing with the restaurants. And what I think why people are really drawn to him is that he is doing things with an honest, open, you know, nothing malicious, and like
Mm-hmm.
he'll call out people that are trying to hurt other, businesses that like if he gave a critical review on, he makes it. I guess something happened recently where people actually went to a particular one of the restaurants that he gave a more critical review on, and he called out, the ones that say he's they're supporters of his. And he's
Mm-hmm.
like, if you're really a supporter of mine, I don't tolerate that. I said because that's why when I do the review, I say for me, this is this. For
Yeah.
me, I don't like this texture, but you might like the texture. He's like, you shouldn't be going to, yeah, just because I didn't like it doesn't mean you go and bash the business.
That's true.
And he's like, and if you're doing that, please delete yourself from my channel, because if I see he's like, even if I see comments like you will be deleted.
Some people just don't know how to be fans. I think Emily's my favorite. You know what, Shooter? Everyone's your favorite at this point.
I like. What? So what are you trying to say? You trying to say Emily's drunk? She's underage. So ha. I think she's even on the age for England. So ha.
How old is Emily?
17?
I thought her and Canadian were around the same age.
No, I think either she just turned 18 or she's still 17.
Mm.
Emily, how old are you? Let's all take bets before she answers. I say 18.
I thought she was like 20 something. $35. Really, Shooter? Shame on you.
You wish. You know what? Maybe I should look at those right now. Let's see if I have to show up on to work tomorrow night.
Don't you normally work Sunday nights?
Yeah, but I have 2 lottery tickets.
You're like, wait, hold up. Before I go to work, let me check.
Let me see if I have to show up to work.
Let's see if you have to go. Or be like, hey guys, this is my 2-week notice.
I'd probably be nicer than that. I'm like, look, just give me a couple weeks off to go visit my husband. And I'll work until at least the end of the year.
Where's Mommy Maria? I don't know. I think she fell asleep. Either that or she's in her mom's house.
You suck.
How many numbers were you off?
3 plus the bonus ball.
Oh, damn.
I had the first 2, and I looked at this when I because they're quick picks. And for some reason, I looked at that one. I was like, I think that's gonna be a winner. And I'm looking. I go, oh, you suck! Like the first 2 numbers.
It's like, we'll tease you a little bit. We'll give you 2 numbers.
At least give me the bonus number with that. I could still win a few dollars. Let's see. What's this one? This is for the 25th. I need to go back one. I didn't get today's. 65, 49, no. Nope, I still gotta show up to work.
So who's ordering the pizza? Why don't you cook for us? How about that? Show your culinary skills.
Mama Maria went to go lie down because she had a headache and was falling asleep. Mommy Maria and Daddy Jacob.
I'm a great cook. Prove it then. Let's see if you are a good cook.
You're a great cook. You're a great cook. You sure you don't just cook flambe? Or fake flambe? Once upon a time, I came a long way. I came and said hello. I said, hey, what you doing? Are you chilling? Are you being any kind of villain? I'm just playing with words.
I can cook everything about. I don't like seafood. And I'm allergic to shellfish, so.
I cook a decent salmon. I just don't like dealing with it because I don't like looking for
Seafood
that.
is yuck. Seafood is good. I grew up on eating seafood. My favorite was shrimp. But now I can't eat it because I break out in hives.
My mother's always asking for me to make salmon, but right now, one, it's way too expensive.
I know. We went to Market Basket today, and for a little piece, it was almost like $40. I'm like, that is not worth it.
Yeah, no. She's like, can't you get the frozen packet at Whole Foods? I was like, that frozen pack right now is $30.
Mm.
It has it has 6 pieces in it, but still. My only issue with making salmon is I hate having to look for the pin bones.
Oh yeah, they're sneaky.
Yeah, I know. What makes them even worse is that like you pull them out and you see how wiggly they are, and you're like, "That's a bone." But when you get it in your mouth, you're like, "Oh yeah, that's why."
And it's like, okay, you are a bone.
It's more like a friggin' like your cat's nail got in your throat.
Ouch.
Like you now I understand when they tell you to be careful. Cause I have one. There was one in one of the pieces of salmon I bit into, and it started to scratch the top of my mouth, and I'm like, "Don't swallow," because I heard that like those can get lodged in your throat and whatnot,
Oh.
or pierce its way down. And I'm like, how can that flimsy thing do that kind of
You're so mean. You're
trying
so mean.
out how old it is?
You're so mean.
She probably stepped away for a minute, unless somebody else is live and she's playing hopscotch. She's just, she might be jumping streams. I don't think Jacob is on. Hey, look, Ayla Productions is on.
I know her.
I know him. I know him. I, you ever watch the judge from Providence,
Which one?
the traffic judge,
No.
uh, Judge Caputo, caught in Providence? This guy, hold on. That guy. Wait for his face to show.
No.
Hold on, let me see if I can get. Hold on, there we go.
So you gals still watch the Drage fella?
That guy.
Okay, yeah, I know who he is. What did he do?
I can't remember what I was gonna say about him. Oh, apparently Paula Abdul was in his court,
Wow.
and he had. I don't know if she's a friend of somebody or she was there for a different reason. Do you gals still watch that Drage fella?
I don't
I
watch him. April's the fan, not me.
I do, but he only posts once a week now, and he was doing steady lives again, and then he stopped. I think he's trying to figure out what to do with his channel. And he recently totaled his car, so he was in the middle of trying to figure out what to do about getting another car. And then his father had a heart attack and then a mini stroke. And I guess his father's doing all right because one of the Instagram stories he posted, they were playing mini golf, and his father was there.
That's
So
actually pretty good.
okay, Google, next song.
Google.
Okay, Google. What's your favorite song?
Anything with auto-tune. I feel like I can relate to those songs.
Anything with auto tune.
At least she's honest.
She's like anything with auto tune. I feel like I can really relate to those songs. That's a lot of songs. Hell, even New Kids on the Block have used auto tune.
Why you gotta pretend to cook? I actually want you to cook. Don't pretend.
I could go for pizza.
No, April. No pizza.
Well, I made late night egg rolls.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, we found today organic pizza place. Like vegan, organic, all that stuff. It's like,
Yeah.
oh my god. I had to show that to April so she can come and try it out. It looks pretty cool. It was packed. I'm guessing it's good because it's the food smelled pretty good.
Yeah, as long as there's no soy. Soy is one of those things that I won't budge on. If I can stay away. You'd be if you really look at an ingredient list, you know how many things have some kind of soy in it?
Mm, a
And
lot.
soy is one of those is one of the top things that are contaminated.
Really?
It's suppose as healthy as it's supposed to be. Apparently, it's one of that and corn are the top two like veggies or like produce that um, get highly contaminated by pesticides and um, are highly genetically modified.
Not corn. I love corn.
Yeah, I know. I feel the same way.
I'm a
Some
corn.
days, sometimes it's like, but I still want it with my macaroni and cheese. I still want it with my shredded corn, my shredded chicken. All right, I gotta pee. I'll be back. My bladder is like, you just drank a lot of water. Go to the bathroom.
Don't fall in.
Hi, Smoky. Go in there. Yeah, okay.
No, don't leave me. Don't leave us out. You know what? You're mean. I'm the nicest person ever. Laugh it up. Laugh it up. You'd love to hate me. I never said I hated you. I just find you highly annoying. Liar, liar. I'm not lying. I never said I hated you. Can I have a brownie, please, then? I didn't make the brownies. That was April. We had to ask her. I'm not baking until later. I'm not gonna pretend to Capri. You know what? Whatever. I don't want your food anyways. Rude.
Emily. Oh, Emily. You know, I do that, but I get annoyed when other people do that. And when I do it, I go, don't do that. You know how it feels. Don't do it. Yeah, I'm not really into court shows, but I actually got into watching that guy, the Providence judge.
I thought he was from New York.
He reminds me of a guy that used to work at my where I work. An older guy who he passed away sometime last year, I think.
Hmm.
The only reason I found out is because I was working. Um, I was working a day where they were actually open, and one of the other workers told me that he passed away. I'm like, oh, the funny
Damn.
thing, the guy, I might as well have been his like granddaughter or something, because like I've told this story a few times. I asked him once for like $1 or two to get something out of the vending machine,
Mm-hmm.
and for a good 4 years at least, every week he would give me money again. The first
No.
for like a few months, like for a good like 6 months, it was he would give me like $2 every week,
Hmm.
and then it went to $5, and eventually it made it up to $10. And if he missed a week because he went on vacation, he would give me $20. And I'm like,
No.
and I'd be like, you don't have to, you know. He's like, no, just take it, take it, take it. And I'm like,
Oh.
then I just stopped asking, saying no. And this was like, thank you. At one point, like just before the pandemic, he was almost willing to even help me fix my red Jeep. I'm like, you don't have to do that
That's nice.
and stuff. But yeah, once the pandemic hit, he was kind of forced. I think he was intending to fully retire at some point anyway, but um, the pandemic basically gave him the. He was like, okay, I guess I'll just not work anymore. But you would think he was from New York because he's like, hey, how you doing? How you doing?
Hmm.
How's it going? How you doing?
How you do?
He actually looked like that judge too. He's like,
I
how
was
you
gonna.
doing? He's like, come here. He used to when my mother worked over there. He worked with my mother, so every now and then he goes, how's your mother? How's your mother?
Gravy without lumps.
I
And
was
some
gonna
bread
put
sauce for the
some
chicken.
roast potatoes cooked in
Gravy without the lumps. I like that.
olive oil and cabbage gravy without lumps, and some bread sauce with the
Oh
chicken.
my goodness.
Bread sauce, is that a British thing? Or is that
No.
like extra gravy?
I love steamed broccoli. Oh my god, with a little bit of cheese on top. Heaven.
Apparently Gigi likes broccoli.
Broccoli is like the best thing ever. I like broccoli and cauliflower together.
Avocado. Peter doesn't care for it only because it's one of those things that he's like, it's not real vegetable. It's man made.
It is?
I think broccoli and cauliflower are some of those hybrid foods.
That's interesting. I did not know.
And if you follow an alkaline diet, I think they're not. I don't think broccoli and cauliflower aren't on the list. Alkaline.
Still on. Yes, Herman, we're still here. You know
Listen,
how
just because you have a life doesn't mean the rest of us do.
Oh my goodness.
Some of us, just sit here and do nothing.
Yeah.
Alkaline foods.
Apple, did you get my mod application? Yes, we received your application. We're reviewing it. We'll get back to you soon.
Yeah, well, I'm going to treat it like immigration treats it. It's still under administrative review.
It's still processing.
It's still processing.
Oh my goodness.
But really, it's just sitting on my desk.
Like, I should really get to that. I'll never get approved. Immigration sucks. You never know. Might surprise you just one day.
That's a new one. All right, let's see.
Back to being an illegal alien. Aliens are cool. Speaking as one, aliens are pretty cool.
Speaking of,
It's not worth it, Herman. They make you mod for free. You know what, Shooter? Whatever. Just for that, I'm gonna push you over a boat and let you drown.
very acidic.
Hmm.
No, I'm looking at different list of alkaline foods.
Are you gonna go back to doing that?
No, I kind of off and on. Some of the stuff I already eat is high alkaline anyway. Bell peppers are high alkaline.
I'll pull you to drown. You would drown me. I can't swim. How rude. Why would you do that? Why would you want me to drown?
Wait, where did you say that?
No, because I said I was going to push him over a boat and watch him drown. So he's like, I'm gonna pull you down with me. How rude.
Pete
I would
Green.
save me. Aw, thanks, Herman. See, Herman's the best. He would save me. At least somebody likes me.
Yeah, but
Oh, Steffi. Someone used to call me that, but they
you'd
haven't called me.
save her and then like let her slip through your fingers. You go, I got you.
Just like,
Whoops.
like, damn it.
So stupid.
There was this kid in middle school. He used to call me Steffi. He had the biggest crush on me. And we're still good friends to this day. He's the only person who calls me that. Just wanting my mind.
I think active shooter and Herman should arm wrestle.
What's the winning prize?
For Stephanie's affection.
I'm the original. I can't with you guys. I don't even know how old Shooter is. He won't tell me. He's being all mysterious. Herman. You should change your name to I'm the original Herman the Great. Mid replacement. I can't. Mid replacement. Where's Maria when you need her? I think I want to come here. Short like you, April. I think that's what I want to do. Send me a birthday cake and I'll tell you how many candles. Really? You're gonna make me bake a cake just to find out your age? That's a good fish.
Yeah, but
Hi, Juliana. Bye, Juliana.
we're about to finish getting ready for work. Have a good night. Much love. See you later.
Bye. Where's Juliana from?
New Zealand.
Oh, wow. That's cool. I didn't know that.
That's what the NZ in her name's for.
Oh, okay. I'm like trying to figure out what state. I'm like, wait, we don't have an NZ. That is so cool. I want to go to New Zealand.
The woman that I did my Shahada with is from New Zealand.
Oh, that's cool.
And
I always wanted to go there. I want to go to Australia. But then again, those giant spiders and snakes, I don't know.
well, New Zealand and Australia are next to each other, aren't they?
True. Have you seen that video of that giant blue spider that's in Australia? The thing is humongous.
What is it?
It's like a giant spider. It's like as big as Cleo. With really, really long legs and big, big eyes. I'm like, no thank you. I don't like spiders.
The hell did I just watch? Supposedly, it was probably something with Joe Rogan. I'm not sure. But supposedly, back in the day, they used to send people. England used to send people to Australia as punishment.
How is that punishment?
Like if they wanted to ban someone from the country, they like go to Australia.
Wow. I mean, if you're gonna exile someone, at least exile them.
Well, at least they have a close enough accent.
Ants are so cool. No, I don't like ants either. Because in Puerto Rico, we have fire ants, and those things, oh, they hurt so bad.
You ever see a bumblebee?
What kind of bumblebee?
No, like an actual bumblebee. Like there's actually a bee that's called a bumblebee, right?
Is
And
it?
it's those ones that look like a big puffy black and white,
Okay, yeah.
right? The first time I ever came across one of those, only reason why I knew it was there is because I heard it, and it wasn't even like this close. It was like 3 feet away from me.
Mhm.
Like I'm walking, I hear zzz, and it sounds like it's like right like here. I
Yeah.
turn around and it's this big puffy ball that's going, "Hey, how you doing?" It kind of made me think of like that when they show the bees on like Family Guy,
Mhm.
and it has the gay voice, like, "Hey,
Oh my
I'm just,
god.
I'm just gonna buzz my way over here." And so like I turned around like, "What the hell is that?" This is before Google, so I couldn't really like look anything up.
Mm. Bumblebees die after they use their stingers. Yes, they do, unfortunately. That's so sad. I got stung by a bee once. It hurt.
All right, so we gotta keep an eye out. This person was here yesterday.
So what do you say? Should I give myself a haircut like yours, April?
You're gonna do a high fade.
Oh, I don't want it short though. Because I want to reset my curls, and the only way to do that is to cut it really short.
And sting and sting and sting and sting and sting and sting.
Shooter's like the annoying bumblebee that you just want to get rid of. That's what I. That's what you are.
You ever watch videos when they try to rehome honeybees? Those-
I think I.
There's one woman on TikTok, like she has this really like mono type voice, and at the end of it, she goes, "It's just another great day of saving the bees." She doesn't even get in like the whole bee get up. She like literally like picks up like handfuls of bees and puts them into the beehive. When she finds the queen, she puts it in the clip and puts it in, and then she just waits and lets them all march into the beehive, into the box. That's the funnier part. Is like you see like this crap load of bees, like literally just like little by little going from wherever they made their hive into the box.
Mm-hmm.
Like she doesn't even have to do anything. She just moves the honeycomb into the box, finds the queen, puts her in the box, and all the rest of them go, "Hey, she's over here."
Like I found her.
What was I watching yesterday? That I was
Stay out
talking,
of
not yesterday, the day before Peter was here. We saw a video of bees hovering around. They showed a Krispy Kreme donut shop in Mexico, and the bees were hovering around the donuts. And I said to him, I said, "That's how you know they're using real ingredients."
Yeah.
You
Or it
know,
probably took the honey from their hive.
yeah, not even that because um, how old is Marie now? So it had to be at least 5 years ago. When we went downtown, they were having like an a local organic food festival with like different farmer. It wasn't necessarily a farmer's market, like, but you know, 'cause they weren't like selling fruits and vegetables, but it was more like a food stand with organic and local, um, at least regional or statewide. And
Mm-hmm.
there was the one company. I think you might have seen my video where the bees were hovering around the jars or whatever. Oh yeah,
I think I seen that.
yeah. So we were sitting there looking at it, and they had their sample bottles, and they were squirting it out. But when they weren't using it, they had to put like towels over the jars because the local bees, because they were from like Amherst or something.
Mm-hmm.
So the honey that they had was theirs. It wasn't like they got it from Boston.
Mm-hmm.
but you can tell, you know, when something is real and fresh when the insects are going, hey, can I have some?
Yeah.
I go, it's gotta be good because like the bees are literally trying to like make hot tubs out of the sample cups. Like she put there's a part, I don't know if I can find the video anymore, but there's one where she has the little ketchup cups. You know when you go like to get fries and they get the little cups, the little sample size cups. They were putting samples in those. She pumped it, and you see like 10 bees like literally swarm the cup. They're like, ooh, pool party.
Imagine.
And then I forget if it was with me or Marie. She went and got a sample cup, and as she's getting ready, like one of the bees like started following her, like, "Hey, can I have some? Can I get it? Can I try some of that?"
But like, it's not safe for you. Let me inspect it, please.
And it wasn't like it was regular honey. They have infused honey. They have ginger infused, ginger and
Mm.
turmeric infused,
I like the
and
lavender one.
then elderberry and turmeric infused. We got the elderberry one, which has a dark, because of the elderberry has a dark flavor to it. I like the bumblebee. I'd rather stay unhealthy than eat goat droppings. One of the yeah, the menu you can get. I'm surprised that they even started selling that at Market Basket. The Manuka honey.
What kind of honey is that?
I forget where's the Manuka. Is that the honey that's supposed to come from Yemen, or I forget what country the Manuka. Um, but it's supposed. I think it's one of those honeys that come from like a very remote area. So
Mm-hmm.
like it's not contaminated, and because of the potency of it, it's supposed to have some major healing properties to it.
Oh, that's cool.
And but the thing is they sell it in like I'm trying to find some, like say something like this big,
Small
right?
quantities.
Yeah, but it's expensive, and I think Market Basket. I saw it and I was shocked to see it there. Trader Joe's occasionally has it, and they have the two different potencies. The cheaper one is like 12. maybe $15, and then the next potency up, like they're charging like $25-$30 for it.
Mm.
So like I did buy one of them once, and I was like, I'm gonna save this for when I'm really sick. For $15, I'll hold on to it.
$15. Must be some good honey then.
Don't know.
I won't be pretending to glaze your ham on it.
Let me find out right now. Where does Manuka honey come from?
Shooter's
New
just like
Zealand.
cooking up a fake dinner over there.
It is made from the nectar bees collect from the flowers of the native manuka bush.
It's from New Zealand.
Oh, maybe Julianne can get you some.
Let's see. Wow. This one company selling raw Manuka honey and $200.
Oh my goodness. What are they growing it themselves?
Says, I don't know what the MGO means. It must be the potency.
MGO?
MGO.
Oh.
I'd have to look, like really look to see.
What's $40 shooter? Is that how much your dinner costs per plate? $40.
I'm thinking the MGO is like the potency or whatever, but this one that says $200, it says MGO 1,123. There's another one that says MGO 850, and that one costs $80.
Oh.
So I guess it's the potency of it.
Yeah.
Monofloral. So this one, which I guess has 16, is well, and supposedly one of the best honeys in the world that are supposed to have the most healing properties is actually out of the hills of Yemen. Like the people that
Where
are
is Yemen?
Middle Eastern country.
Oh, okay.
You know, Slimification and Adam Sella, their families are from there.
Oh.
So, but it's one of those. It's one of those Middle Eastern countries that are like being eradicated.
I see.
Like it's dangerous enough that they as much as they would like to go visit, they can't.
That's sad when you can't even go to your own country to visit.
Some honey with my birthday cake. I'll be.
Why do you want my cake so badly? It's just a normal cake. It's not special. It'll be my prezi. I don't know. Should I bake him a cake, April? What do you say?
It should be a pure honey cake.
We actually have those too. They're little. They're like if you ever had a lemon square, it's like that consistency. It's a little square. It's really good. You're meant to eat it with your
One
coffee.
of the honey trends on TikTok is if you have crystallized honey, that if you whip it up, it becomes creamy honey.
Oh, that sounds
Like you
yummy.
don't have to add anything else. You just whip it, and as the crystals break up, it becomes a creamy consistency.
Oh, it's like a meringue. That's how they make meringue is with sugar. They would just whip it.
Whip it good. Just whip it. Whip it good. You know the other song, for whatever reason, comes to mind when I see your name like that? I hear Lauryn Hill. That thing, that
Oh,
thing. It's only because of the word that. I'm like, why am I thinking of that song? Because of the word that.
maybe I
That,
did it on purpose.
that girl is poison.
In case you want to poison
Apparently,
me,
that song is 33 years old.
spit it to my neighbors. What?
You know that? Apparently, apparently, Poison is 33 years old.
Poison is my favorite song. Now, why would I poison you? See, that's too easy. If I was going to torture you, I would have tortured you way far worse than that.
Poison. That girl is poison.
Poison is for amateur shooter. Come on, get it together. It's not how you properly torture someone.
I want to see them. I want to see boys. I want to see New Edition live.
Again?
I
Are they
didn't
having
see.
another concert?
I haven't seen New Edition yet. I've seen
They came to Boston.
New Edition is doing another tour though.
Okay, good. They came to Boston what, last year?
They did. All 6 of them.
That this guy was kind of sick, but he still made it for the show.
Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there was one show where he had to step back, and I think he missed one show because of
Did he had the flu or something?
either that or he was just having a really hard time. There was that one show that everybody kept putting clips up where like you can see on stage where he was like struggling to breathe. I want to see New Kids on the Block and New Edition do a tour, a Boston boy band tour.
I thought all the boy bands were gonna do something.
No, but Donnie Wahlberg want like that. I think that's one of his ultimate goals is to get as many boy bands onto one stage at a time, or like have the ultimate like mixtape boy band mixtape tour.
That'll be fun.
I think that would be, instead of having like headliners or like trying to figure out who's gonna go first, second, third, fourth. I think that would be the best step. After seeing how New Kids do their mixtape tours, where they
can't get
have the
wow.
I love how they do the mixtape tours, because they've done a couple of them where like, you know, they did have a tour with 98 Degrees, Boys to Men.
She live. She could see me. She could hear me.
Yes, I can hear the voice in the background.
It's my mama.
That's your mama? What up, mama?
Yeah.
Hey.
You saw what Shooter said? He's calling your guys old men.
What?
Old guys that can't get around the block. Ooh, you insulted April
Ooh,
Fool's.
I'm gonna screenshot that and send it to Donnie Wahlberg.
Imagine he sees it and responds to it. It'd be funny.
I'm sure, but the thing is, I'm sure you're not the only one that refers to them as that.
They look good for their age.
Yeah, they look good for a couple of mid-50 guys.
They're in their 50s? Wow. I thought
Joe
they were-
just turned 50.
I'm thinking they're like in their 40s or something.
Joe McIntyre just turned 50 he's a New Year's Eve baby.
Oh, okay.
And he's my new Kids on the Block crush.
Oh, that's the one.
Yeah.
So then who's the one that I like? I always forget his name. The one that does the renovations for the houses.
What?
The one that does the renovations for the houses.
Oh, Jonathan.
Oh, there you go. I know it's one of the brothers. I just can never remember his name for the life of me.
Yeah, Jonathan. So you like the gay one?
I just like him in general. Before I even found out that he was gay.
Well,
Because I started watching that show and I'm like, why does he seem familiar? And then I looked it up. I was like, oh, okay. Now I know.
I'm proud to see where he's at, because there was a point where, and I have a feeling a lot of his anxiety was because he was in the closet.
Yeah, I was probably scared. Yes, mother, he came out of the closet.
He was even him and Jordan were both on Oprah when she still had her show, and then if you look it up on YouTube to see the anxiety that he had, like he was having a panic attack on stage,
That's sad.
you know, and see that she would, and even when they reunited, he was still having moments of anxiety, because I came across.
That's the microwave.
Your dinner's ready.
No, it was the car backing up. It wasn't dinner. It was just the car backing up.
Tell Cleo that she needs to put her car away.
I don't even know where she is. Where is she? I heard her jingles. Cleo.
She's in that thing.
Yeah. Oh, she's in her bed. Oh, there she goes again. I don't know why she's always biting that.
You're not biting it. She's squashing it.
It's not a boob, Cleo. There's no milk coming out of there. Whatever.
Oh, what is she?
She's doing that thing that you were telling me. She started doing it like a couple of months ago.
Was she this and like suckling?
Mm-hmm. She's just doing it to her bed.
They say they do that when they got taken away from their the mother too soon.
Well, they did because the mom tried to kill Cleo, and then they just gave us the cats because. And they gave us the cats like 2 weeks before they were supposed to.
Yeah, so they say when they get taken away too soon from the mother that it's kind of like a pacifier thing. I seen a video that I was actually more shocked about, that the woman had to separate the kittens, especially the boy kittens, because they were trying to nurse off of you know what.
Oh, on each other?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she had to she's like, yeah, she's like, especially the boys, sometimes they have to be separated because, you know, especially if they are like bottle babies or where they had to be taken away or they were taken away too soon. Like they're looking for something to suckle on. And I mean,
out of all things,
it's there. Like, they're like, look, it's something. He's like, hey brother, come here.
No.
You got a bottle for me.
When do they start opening their eyes?
Huh?
When do they start opening their eyes?
I think they said after a week, maybe.
Oh. I never knew that baby cats were born with their eyes closed until we had a white cat and she had kittens, and I noticed that the eyes were closed. I never knew that. I thought there was something wrong with them. Cleo, what are you doing? Stop eat. Why are you eating paper? Really?
She's like, because it's there.
I literally gave her some food. She still has some of the canned food and the dry food mixed together, and she's eating paper. Come here, you crazy cat.
I've learned with the wet food that Shorty and Smokey will eat it better with a little bit of water.
Hmm.
Like I put like I like put like a very small, like probably like 2 tablespoons, maybe 3 tablespoons of water at the
Don't let a
bottom of the
woman
bowl,
reverse a car.
and then
You're
break it up.
insulting women's driving.
When was the last painting?
Wasn't it the one you did for your mom, right?
Yeah, I think the Christmas one might have been the last one of the last ones. The last drawing,
It was the flower ones, right?
it was just the last things were just doodles.
They're stencils to make hearts.
I did this,
Is that the one you
and
did the other night?
this was from last week.
Okay.
And then this is what I did last night.
Oh, you wrote something? You should write something on the other one you did with the flowers. It looks like you can put something on the other side. Oh, your poem from the song.
Oh, there's the flowers.
Yeah, you should put something on the side.
Yeah, I haven't thought of it. I couldn't think of what to put there. So I just kind of left it.
Send it to your husband so he can hang it up. Like, here you go. I drew something. Don't let a woman reverse a car. What is it with men and not letting women drive a car?
Look, I've seen some really bad men drivers too.
Ah! Don't attack my toes, Cleo. No.
But they're fine. They're there. They won't play.
I know, I think they no, because I tend to move them a lot, and it's like, oh, toes.
Yeah, if you're wiggling or moving them, you're just inviting her to.
No, but sometimes I'm walking, and she just bounces on my feet for no reason. Or she'll be right in front of me. I'll walk, and then she'll come right in front so I can trip all the time. Your excuse. Yes.
I slept too much and now I can't sleep.
I have to work tomorrow, so.
Yeah, I know.
Ow. Going backwards confuses most of your sex, especially. Oh boy, shooter. You know what? I'm not gonna say anything. I wouldn't know because I don't drive, so I can't put my 2 cents into that. Cleo, come here. Cleo. Come here. Oh, yeah, I got you. I got the kitty. You want to sit on the paper? You want to show your face now? Are we feeling friendly today or no? You drive me desperate. Why do I drive you desperate?
Drive him to despair.
Oh, wow, I read that totally wrong. My bad.
Like
Kitty, don't move.
despair.
Ow. Ow. You want to show your face so people can see you? Hmm? Little diva? Yes or no? Yes? Okay. Let's see.
Longe na vista, perto de coração.
Okay. Let's see if you can see her, April. I gotta move this out of the way. Okay. See? Look.
What's up? I saw those ears move. You being a good girl?
She's like, no. She's so confused.
Smokey. Cleo. Cleo. Let's see.
Oh, she's purring. Oh.
Cleo. Hold on, maybe if I put me back up top.
I can see it hanging down. See what hanging down? She's like, I'm confused. I see two of them.
Cleo. Cleo. What you doing? She's like, you got small. How'd you get down there? Cleo.
No, because I have the phone right in front of the iPad so I can see the chat. And she's looking at both.
Cleo. She said, what did you just do? Her eyes are moving.
Yeah, but she's looking from screen to screen.
It's like, what are you doing?
Oh, you getting tired? I wonder how she would act if she saw your boys.
Cleo. Cleo. You want to give kisses?
She's like, nah.
She's like, I don't know who you are. What is the voice coming out of this box?
Basically.
Cleo. She is focused on it, though.
Yeah.
Shorty and Smokey would have walked away already.
Well, she's still technically in heat, so she's not calm.
Yeah. Cleo. You want to meet your boyfriend?
You want to see them? She's like, yeah, I guess.
Unfortunately, they're not in the room.
I think if she met your boys, her and Shorty would not get along because she is feisty.
Nah, ironically, I think it'd be her and Smokey that would go at it.
Probably, because
Smokey's more. Ironically, Smokey's a little more territorial. He will start growling.
Oh, really?
He growled at a cat that was on the porch across from our window.
Really?
I'm like, he's looking out our bedroom window. All of a sudden, I hear, and I'm like, what are you growling at? And I see a little cat. I see a cat or a kitten on the porch across the way. I'm like, are you seriously growling at the cat on the porch all the way over there?
Doesn't even remember how old you are. Oh, Emily.
Oh, she came back.
Yeah, she's like, Kitty.
She goes, "You're still alive. You're still alive."
Oh, she
I
fell
didn't
asleep.
fell asleep, but I heard someone call me. That was like 20 minutes ago. It must have shown up in your dream.
That does do that sometimes. You comfy there? You want to go on the floor or no? Okay. Or you want to stare at yourself? You want to stare at yourself?
Oh, I want to see something. I don't know if she'll react because it's not gonna be. It can't look the same. Hold on, Cleo. Cleo. No, see, it won't.
I wanted to get her one of those, but I couldn't find it.
She's getting ready.
She's like, what is this? Oh, the one time the Maria was asleep, she could see Cleo. Watch her go back and look at it. I missed it. Yep, you did.
I don't want to see something. No, it's not starting.
Maybe if it was black, probably.
No.
She's like, just stare at me, people. Stare at my beauty.
You getting sleepy? I see her. I see you doing the squints. She's slowly doing the squints. What are you staring at?
Looking at herself.
Say, I'm pretty.
Conceited. The other day I called her ugly, and she just looked at me like offended. She's like, what? I am not ugly.
Like that cat that the woman
Yeah, basically. Yeah,
And
I guess
this-
like,
did the psycho head turn like
yep. You want to go on the floor or you want to stay? You can stay. Oh.
she's like food? What happened?
Yeah, Peanut moves. Meow. You were meowing earlier. Now you don't want to meow?
I fell asleep. Emily April doesn't even remember how old you are. Yeah, Emily, we were taking bets on how old you are. I said 17, 18.
I said 20. I thought she was around 20.
An active shooter said 35.
Well, technically 37 now, he said.
How rude. Be funny if she fell back to
And
sleep.
she did. She's falling asleep. Go down. Oh, there she goes again. Stop doing your cat dance.
I heard it too.
Whatever.
I heard the humming. I heard the
Yep,
humming.
she wants
It's like,
a bun in the oven.
doing the booty dance.
Yeah. No, she's... Nope, yep, she's still doing it.
Said my butt look big.
Does this make my butt look big?
Emily. I think she fell back to sleep.
Probably.
It's like, ooh, kitty.
Imagine.
Well, I think she is in our time zone, so kind of makes sense she fell asleep.
Oh, we got somebody in our time zone.
Where does she say she is? I know she said she was going to Tennessee, but I forget where she is now.
Shout fire. Why are we shouting fire?
Who's shouting fire? Oh,
Shooter.
fire! I don't want to shout fire. That's mean.
That's like shouting 4 on a golf course. It's a butterfly. Butterfly. Still doing your dance? Oh, yeah, you are. She's calling Shorty and what's his face? Smokey. Even though they're both fixed.
Yeah, they only have raisins now.
Raisins.
They don't have nuts. They have raisins. And Shorty barely has that.
Poor Shorty. He's like, Mom, you did me dirty. You did me dirty, Mom.
Well, he still gets aroused because
Yeah, they say sometimes that happens.
last night after I got off stream and I lied down, Smokey's sleeping on the bed and Shorty comes out of nowhere and jumps on top of him. I'm like, really?
You shout 4 because you shut up.
Because
You know what, Shooter? Shut up. Okay? Put the shut to the up, sir. Rude.
I'm looking over a 4-leaf clover that I've overlooked before. I remember that from the Looney Tunes cartoons.
Which cartoon is that?
There's the episode where they had the 2 crows in the trees that kept trying to shoot Bugs Bunny, and Bugs kept on like doing things to make their guns shoot at them or whatever. And at the end of it, he built a pipe that like went all the way around the tree and then back into their tree house, so it would just shoot at them. And they're in the tree house going, on the count of 4, shoot. So they're like 1, 2, 3. What comes after 3? 4. And then it shoots. And then every time like they talk, they would say before, and because they heard the word 4, they would shoot. And then Bugs is walking away and he's singing the 4-leaf clover song. So he goes, I'm looking over a 4-leaf clover that I overlooked before. 4. And all you hear is
I'll have to look that up so I can see it. That pesky rabbit.
I'm overlooking. It's interesting. It's interesting when you really look at some of those cartoons, how actually violent and almost racist some of them were.
I know. And you're thinking you're watching cartoons totally over your head, but then when you get older, you're like, wait a minute. That's not right.
But you still end up watching it because it was your childhood.
Yeah, basically.
Like what? And the Bugs one, the Looney Tunes is the one story I find fascinating, and I bring it up every once in a while about how Bugs Bunny or the Looney Tunes basically saved the creator's life.
Oh, it did?
So the creator of Looney Tunes, his
Mhm.
name is Mal Blanc. He did apparently over 150 voices. He pretty much did all the voices. Back in the day, he did all the original voices.
That's a lot.
And the story goes, and his son was actually on a talk show years and years ago, confirming the story that he was in a car accident and was in a coma. And he was in the coma for I forget how long. I think a few months. So anyway, I think they said about 8 months.
Yeah.
Before they decided that they were gonna pull the plug or whatever, I get one of the doctors had the brilliant idea to call character names. And I think originally I think they said he called Bugs' name and Bugs answered.
Mm-hmm.
Then he called Porky Pig and then Porky Pig answered. Then he called Daffy.
Porky.
And one by one, as he called out the character names, he came out of the coma.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Who did this, the son or the doctor?
The doctor did it. Look up the story Bugs Bunny saves Mal Blanc's life. I think that would be what comes up. Let me see if I can.
Cool.
Let's see.
What are you doing, Kyle?
Bunny saves Mal Blanc.
Seriously? Leave it alone. Oh, there she goes, playing with her little mat.
Most of us grew up with the voices of my first guest, Bugs Bunny, Porky Pig, Sylvester, Tweety Pie, Daffy Duck, Elmer Fudd, Yosemite Sam, Barney Rubble are just a few of the cartoon voices that this man has immortalized. It's a pleasure to welcome Mr. Mel Blanc. Mel, welcome.
What's up, David?
That's a great sweater you have there.
Oh, thank you very much. I like it too.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he sounds like him.
No, I have a very deep voice.
Do you remember the first voice that you did?
Yes, I do. I remember the first voice I did.
Now that's your real voice right there.
This is my real voice, yeah. The first voice I ever did was this. I don't remember it, but that was the first voice.
He sounds like Barney Rubble.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, why does he sound familiar?
Like his natural voice sounds like Barney.
Did he do him as a character?
He did. Well, Dave Letterman's intro said that he did Flintstone voices. So,
Awesome. Yeah, that makes sense.
What's up, Doc?
Moment with Mel Blanc.
I need another color. I need like a hot pink.
Yeah, he did. He did voices Like I said, they said he did over 150 voices for.
I wonder if he's the one that did the Jetsons voice too.
I don't know if he was part of that.
What, Cleo? What are you looking at? She's playing with her mat and then she's looking at me like I'm not doing anything.
Like he even did like some of the sound effects. There's an old clip where he apparently did like a violin sound for like to play along with another comedian.
Mm-hmm. I need another green. I wonder if this one works. No. Sorry, watch. That's not what I meant to do.
I think Emily fell back asleep.
Probably. We're just stuck with Shooter. Yay.
There's 3 people here though.
Well, I know one person is me and still in the chat.
Didn't Canadian say he was gonna leave it running?
Yeah.
So maybe
Till
it's
he fell asleep. When is the next painting? I don't know. When you gonna cook for us?
I don't know. I'm slowly getting the itch, and I gotta clean my room in general. So if I can get around to actually organizing the room, maybe I'll get around to doing a painting.
Cleo, what are you doing?
But that said, I think I'm gonna get ready to end it so I can go down the rabbit holes again.
It's to go down the rabbit hole again.
It's not like there's gonna be anything interesting. That's the worst part of it, because sometimes there's literally nothing
Oh.
interesting.
There she is.
You're back.
She's alive.
Okay, Emily, how old are you again? Because we've been taking bets.
You've been trying to find out for. I'm gonna laugh if she's like a lot younger than what we think.
I'm 12.
No, I don't think so. She's that young.
No, especially if she has a Jeep.
Oh, she has a Jeep?
Yeah. She has the Jeep pickup.
Is that what her picture is? A real friend would already know Emily. You know what, Shooter? Stop.
Well, I guess you're not a real friend either because you don't know.
Oh, there you go. She told you. I'm sure if Canadian was here, he would know.
So you know the downside to those blood sugar patches, the monitor patches, is that if you're not careful, they just get ripped out of your arm.
Ow. Didn't you look at the thing that I sent you? It's like a protector for that.
Yeah, I know, but I don't feel like buying it. But I was lying on the couch and I moved my arm and it literally ripped out. I'm like, ow!
Ouch.
And it went it back in for a second and then the little needle bent.
Oh.
I'm like, you suck.
Like, I needed you to stay in for a little longer.
I needed you for at least 7 more days. If you need, and then yell her name loudly. Is this a boyfriend? Emily.
She's out. Oh.
Memory, like the corner of her eye.
Well, there she goes in her box.
I don't know why when I see Emily's name, I think of the song "Memories" from the movie Big. You know when he calls his when he gets the job and he calls his mother,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like, "Tell me what I used to sing to you when he was a kid." And he's like, "Do I have to?"
That's the one with what's
Tom
his face?
Hanks,
Yeah. Okay.
right? And he starts singing it. And he's like, "Memory from the corner of my eye." Something memories like the way we were. You get the picture. I came across a clip on TikTok when he played the drunk uncle on Family Ties.
He did.
Yeah,
Didn't know that.
I didn't even remember that. When I saw the clip, I go, "Wait, oh yeah, he was on there once, huh?" But that
Can you
was
just stand there and sit and watch me, crazy cat? Oh, now she's gonna attack me. Oh boy, what did I do now?
is she doing the wind up?
She just tried to climb the wall and she fell. Cleo, no. You have like a death sentence. She goes in her cat house on the top, and then she'll jump down. And then if it hurts, she'll look at me and start crying. I'm like, I'm not the one who told you to jump. Oh, she'll run into the door. Like my mom is in the bathroom. She'll run into the door head first. I'm like,
No, I love when the cats when they start running through the house and they do the cartoon scratch.
mm-hmm.
Like their back end is like. I felt bad one time. Gizmo did that one time and he slammed right into the wall. Like it was a hard thumb too. I was like, ooh. I'm like, you all right?
I don't know what else to doodle. I think I'm doodled out.
I mean, it is 3:30 in the morning, so.
I'll show you what I was doodling. Hopefully you don't fall. And you can see it. Oh, wait. There you go. That's what I was doodling.
Hold on.
Oh, there you go. I'm trying to get... There you go.
Ooh, it's pretty.
Fine.
Look, because it's almost the same.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's almost the same.
Great minds think alike.
Look, Mama, we got the same. We drew the same thing.
What are you sending us a link for, Shooter?
Anyway, for the 17th time. Well, no, 17th. Maybe like the 7th. No, it's only like the 3rd time. Listening to that and voice from Block. Listen to that and get away from this. Well, with that, I'm gonna end it. Shooter, Emily, Maria, Leanne, Herman, thank you all for coming in. Stephanie, thank you for coming up. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I work tomorrow night. There might be a video tomorrow for me of me making homemade mayonnaise. Just a random video, nothing special. Of me making mayonnaise and stuff. But you have a good one. So always like, love, share, and inspire. Don't forget love is everything. See you next time.